Any insights discussed today are not intended to be buy, sell, or hold recommendations. Rather, they're for educational purposes only. Every investor listening makes his or her own investment decisions, unless you're a client, of course.
Dial, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Lydia.
So we're back. It's a new year, and we have been looking at markets all month. Can't believe January is almost over. This last day. So we have month-end fixing today. It's a good time actually to talk about what do you see for the rest of the quarter? What do you see for the new month ahead in February? Yeah, tell us, what are you seeing in the markets?
We really enjoyed a good rally for stocks globally this January, and I don't see the rally going for lasting for a long period of time, except for the tech stocks. The tech stocks have been doing well, and I see them rally. The rally might continue for a long period of time. But for other stocks, I don't see rallying for so long because the bears might just take positions anytime soon. For crypto, well, seems to be
for stocks then. Do you like the stock market, or do you prefer to be in individual stocks?
I prefer the individual stocks.
Okay.
I'll go with the tech stocks because they show, looking at the technicals, many of them look promising compared to other stocks, more like the IT stocks, probably FMCG thereabouts. Okay. But for tech stocks, they look very promising. The health stock, I wouldn't know much about that, but see stocks going the downside in the coming months because there are a lot of news. The inflation is still active in many economies across the globe, and many companies are still trying to come up. Economies that are having issues, the rate of the price of fuel has actually increased globally, and
that's
a lot
true.
of changes running organizations. Many companies are trying to reduce the staff strengths because of the burn rate and all that. For crypto, well, crypto seems to give investors a bit of hope this January. Well, I'm sorry to say this hope might not last long because the year of the bears was last year for crypto. It was a very sad year for investors in the crypto world last year. 2023 January seems to give a bit of relief for crypto investors, but going forward, I don't see that continuing, and the bearish turn might continue or might even go worse.
I see Bitcoin finding resistance at 24,000, and that actually used to be resistance back in July when we bounced off those lows, the lows back then in 2022 at like 18,000, then bounced to 24, and we made new lows at 16,000. So you're saying you actually like new lows on Bitcoin still?
Yeah, well, I'm seeing new lows as low as 15,000 in the coming months. That's for crypto.
Okay.
That's for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, we might be going lower than 1,000, most likely, with my analysis and other stuff that I've actually checked. The bearish turn might be worse compared to the last year's support level. We might find new support level going forward. So, well, we might be seeing a bounce probably in the next 1 or 2 years, but this is not the time for the bounce.
I'm looking at Ethereum too, and yeah, this rally found resistance at 17,000, and that's a former level of resistance back in 2022 after it bounced off then. Okay, those weren't really new lows, but it bounced off of 12,000. Yeah, it bounced off 12,000 back in July. I'm sorry, back in October. 17,000 fell to new lows. Now it's back at 17,000. I can see that too. I can see that as well. That the charts do indicate that, but I think a small reprieve for Ethereum bulls is that it hasn't found new lows since June of last year, when it reached 879. So it's making higher lows. That's good for bears, but we're not seeing new highs. And sorry, that was good for bulls, but that we're not seeing new highs, which doesn't work for bulls at all. So yeah, I mean, if we're looking at just the big guys, then Bitcoin and Ethereum are still quite bearish. I can see the charts giving us the sentiment you're saying. All right, so now what about Forex? Because I actually think the dollar can weaken, but I think we're going to see some strength, maybe through this quarter, but maybe through this month. I like it falling back to below $1.20 actually on the pound. But I say that, and I know that there's resistance, now support at $1.22, and we're here at $1.23. I've been waiting for $1.24 to hold as resistance. It's been trying for weeks to get through here. So finally we're weakening here on cable. I like it lower. I'm actually set up for lows for buys below that, but I've been very, very patient. I've been very patient. So we're starting to see a bit of a breakdown. And I know you and I have spoken about it a couple times already, but this euro pound is being led by this pound weakness that we're seeing in cable, which is annoying because I think that the euro should be weaker than it is, but it's actually stronger than the pound, strangely. What are you seeing in Forex?
Well, for Forex, since the beginning of the year, from the last quarter of 2022 to the end of January, the dollar has actually lost its value compared to major currencies like the New Zealand dollar, the Canadian dollar, the GBP pounds, and all that. But I see in the last few days, a retracement, or more like price has been consolidating, which might lead to a reversal, which will end up leading to the gains of the dollar. So I see the dollars gaining going forward, and probably before the end of this quarter, which will be to the benefit of at least the dollar has been gaining over the years. So this is just a break from the last end of 2022 to the beginning of 2023. The gains might continue before the end of this quarter. As the dollar, we might be seeing new dollar USD probably finding a new low to the benefit of the dollar. We might be seeing the pound USD most likely to a new low too. Yeah, to the benefit of the dollar. If it doesn't happen this quarter, but probably the second quarter of 2023. Well, I see dollar as the strength of dollar is about to come back.
Huh. Wow. I don't see that at all. That's what makes a market. So yeah, I actually see the pound dollar making new highs. I think we see that closer to $1.30 than $1.05 by the end of the year. I don't know about this quarter. I think it can definitely drop in the short to medium term. I'm bearish. Like I said, I think it goes below $1.20. But there is support there that I'm watching. Just below 119. And I think that if we have dollar strength that takes us that low, that we'll find support there and move higher. So there you have it, y'all. Dio and I disagree. So that's cool. All right, good. And I know you were very broad in general with the stocks, but leave us with one particular stock that you like and one that you don't.
All right. Let me start with stock index. I see the SPS most likely this year reaching a new high, like an all-time high, like breaking the previous all-time high resistance level to the upside.
Okay.
Yeah, and looking at stock, I might just go with Tesla. Tesla could appreciate to the previous resistance level. Yes. The previous resistance level of Tesla was almost like it should be above 1,200 thereabout. Yes.
On this next move?
Well, it might not, but I see Tesla rally. It's been long overdue. It's been long overdue.
Yeah, I think I've gotten a bit of a hit because of more emotional reasons. People don't like Elon, or people don't like how he's running Twitter, which has little to do with Tesla in terms of its fundamentals as a company.
I see Apple too, like the major tech stocks, Apple, Google, I see them rallying to previous resistance level. So just like Tesla, but it's just that we have the owner of Tesla, the founder of Tesla is just a controversial person. That won't limit the stocks from rallying.
Right. All right, cool. Very good. Thank you so much, Dial.
Thank you very much, Lydia.